what is going on YouTube? It's your boy TroyMan201 and I'm back with another episode of Troy Sports Hub. By the way, I would like to briefly say that there will be no gameplay videos with the Xbox till NASCAR ends because, yeah, like I said, so just want to let you guys know that, but enough about that. So today's episode of Troy Sports Hub is all about the final regular season race of the NASCAR Cup Series at Daytona International Speedway, and I must say it was very eventful, nonetheless. Yeah, I mean, shoot, man, that was a heck of the race. By the way, Joey Logano won stages 1 and 2, and my man William Byron gets the 24 car back in victory lane, and with the Liberty University on the hood. Good for that college. Yeah, I like Liberty University a lot. It's definitely one of the better colleges to go to, in my opinion. But anyways, but I think that'll change. But enough about that. But yeah, I gotta say the racing was pretty good, pretty clean until we got towards the end. Then you had those big wrecks per se. Yeah, so the first one, Tyler Reddick made a block, but unfortunately misjudged it, and Kyle Busch spun out and took other drivers with him, like Eric Jones and others. And then another one came out. Joey Logano got loose, and unfortunately, that wreck took out Jimmy Johnson. Johnson, Byron, Matt DiBenedetto all managed to dodge the first one, but unfortunately, Jimmy Johnson was involved in this one. But they repaired the car so they can, at least get around for overtime. But I'm sure they did that, hoping Matt DiBenedetto would be caught up in a wreck. But unfortunately, that did not happen. I really feel bad for Jimmy Johnson. That is not the way you want to go out. But unfortunately, the last 3 years for Jimmy Johnson have not been all that great for him. Yeah, if anything, his performance declined, which was very unfortunate. But I mean, yeah, I was so hoping he would make the playoffs. But congrats to William Byron. That is huge for that team. And Byron does have a great crew chief. Yeah, he was crew chief for the Jimmy Johnson for a good while there, and then he went to William Byron. Can't really blame him. I mean, Jimmy Johnson was not performing very well the last couple of years. So, but yeah, congrats to William Byron, and it was a pretty good race, and even a wreck on the last lap there. And Chase Elliott got a second place finish, so good for him. Yeah, overall, Hendrick Motorsports had a pretty good night, as well as Joe Gets Racing and Team Penske had a good night too. Roush Fenway Racing, they were racing well. Chris Buescher got a run. Had a good run. Chip Ganassi Racing, they were doing all right. So yeah, all the major teams they were racing well, I must say. Yeah, Stuart Haas racing too. Now, unfortunately, all the teams had one or more of their cars caught up in a wreck. Ryan Newman was caught up. Kyle Busch, Eric Jones, Joey Logano. Blaney and Keselowski, I think, were fine. I think Martin Truex had contact, I think. Hamlin finished, so that was good. But yeah, like I said, and then Harvick was caught up in a wreck too. Custer, Eric Almirola, and Clint Boyer towards the end there. Yeah, so unfortunately, the major teams did not have the finishes they wanted, but besides that, all the major teams ran quite well throughout the night. So, but I would say Hendrick Motorsports and Joe Gibbs. I would have to say Team Penske and Hendrick Motorsports definitely had the better night because it was Ford and Chevy for most of the race battling it out. But Toyota got up towards the front there. I mean, towards the end of the race. But yeah, I'd say the Ford and Chevy teams were the most consistent throughout the night. But yeah, well, let's go wrap today's episode of Troy Sports Up. And as always, have a great rest of your day.